Hello, this is Brett from Play Favorites, and today we're going to learn how to play Dungeon Party in 5 minutes or less. Dungeon Party is a phenomenally fun game. It is designed for ages 10 and up. However, it is intended to be a beveraging game. By no means do you have to beverage while you're playing it, but just know that that is very thematic as it goes. The way Dungeon Party goes is you build a dungeon. That is step one. All of the pieces are made out of coasters. And it's real easy to follow along. You take a dungeon coaster, it tells you what you are supposed to build on that dungeon, and then you match things up. You take a dungeon room, you put a monster underneath that room, and then you put a treasure card underneath that room. That's all there is to building your dungeon. You start off the first round by kicking down the door, seeing it's a dungeon. We knock down the door. This room doesn't have anything happening. There's no traps. Nice and easy peasy. We find out what the monster is, and this one's skeletons. It's listed as a type undead. Before playing the game, you choose your characters. I've got a whole list of them we're going to slow through. I've chosen to be a thief. We're going to have our thief. Our thief's bonus is +2 damage to slow large, and it has a special ability of backstab. It also only has 5 hit points. Up here tells us how much damage. It does 2 damage. The skeleton does 1 damage, and it has 7 hit points. To keep things nice and simple, the game has included dice, so you can keep track of the hit points of the monster and the hit points, how many that you have left. To hit the monster, it comes with a coin. This is where the beveraging comes in for those of you who have spent a long time doing tricks. To hit the monster, you have to bounce the coin onto the coaster card. If you miss, the monster hits you. In this case, the monster hits you for 1 damage. If you hit, damage goes away, or damage goes to the creature, and you move on to the next person. This game can be played solo with caution. Again, use common sense. It is intended for beveraging, but clearly I am not doing that as we play. I do recommend, if you're going to play, go ahead and play with a quarter. It bounces a little bit better, at least for me. I will see how many attempts that we have. You're supposed to bounce from 1 coaster away. There we go. We hit. You have to have the coin land entirely on it. After you beat the monster, the person who finished off the monster gets the treasure card, and the person with the most points at the end, in this case represented by the purple diamonds, wins the round. That's the whole game. It is simple, it is ridiculously fun, it is something that you can travel with. The box is heavy because it is full of a lot of coasters. But there you have it. Kick down the door, bounce a coin, win the battle. That is Dungeon Party. It is done by Forbidden Games. Thank you for joining me. I am Brett from Play Favorites. We will talk to you on the next time.